Hi, this is Jim Cramer. I'm here with our research director for ActionAlertsPlus.com, Jack Mohr, talking about a name that we just kind of like the quarter and like what they're doing on Mad Money too, is Halyard Health. This is one that I know you brought to my attention. I liked it the moment Kimberly spun it off, but you have great conviction in this situation. I know I do too, but why don't you lay it out?
Sure, and it's definitely a long-term position.
Right.
It's one that we really want to hold out, and it's a 2016 story, but there's some interesting dynamics in the near term. It's a medical devices company. It spun out of Kimberly-Clark last fall, and it's about $2 billion company. And it actually, so Kimberly-Clark, it was hidden under their cloak, and it was only 4% of sales. They didn't care about it. They were starved of capital, and really couldn't really invest in research and development. They're competing against the remaining 96% of the company, and it really wasn't a complementary business either. So when they spun out, they actually brought all these big hitters from KMB over. Great leaders. You know the CEO. He's excellent.
I think he's terrific, and I think that the portfolio of products is great and just was overlooked.
It totally overlooked, and there's only like one research shop currently looking at the name. They reported their first quarter out of the gate of earnings. It's their 4Q this morning, and it's a little messy because they have all these spin-off related costs.
Well, they said it would happen. They told when they came on air, they said it was going to happen, and we'll probably talk about that again tonight.
Exactly, but what's so incredible about these guys is they grew margins almost 400 basis points just year over year last year, and 250 basis points in their medical devices division. And next year, they're guiding for actually much higher growth than we've ever seen. They were flat growth under Kimberly-Clark. Wow. They still managed to grow earnings in the high single digits.
And they got a currency now, maybe that they can make some acquisitions. Obviously, 2 years from now, they can be acquired. But I hope that we own this for a long time because these spin-outs have been huge successes. Everyone
unbelievable
spin-outs, and this is one that I think is the highest quality that I've seen in the pipe in the last, maybe the last year.
Yeah, very innovative technologies. They have these kind of pain treatment technologies on the medical devices side that are really interesting instead of narcotics. And actually, the physicians have been receiving it so well because they don't want to have to prescribe narcotics.
No, it's like the Mallinckrodt spin-off was narcotics. And I've been recommending Mallinckrodt for years, but because they have such a great franchise. But to not have narcotics and be pain-free, this is the holy grail. I know J&J is working on it. I know a bunch of companies really want to try to have Alkermes, something that's pain relief without the addiction. It's almost impossible. These guys have a lot of different cool things going on.
A lot of stuff. And they're going to double R&D over the next few years. I mean, that's just going to have such a leverage effect on the business. And I'm excited. I think it's going to be a great year. I think they're setting estimates really low. The market's totally confused. There's no research on it.
Perfect.
But on the call, there were like 4 or 5 big research analysts on the call that I think will probably initiate.
We're right on it. Yeah. Well, look, this is a great company. It's in the infancy. We're trying to do some stuff. Obviously, Jack and I are working very close together, trying to do some stuff with some a little bit off the beaten track names, and Halyard is certainly fitting that bill, and I like it. Thank you, Jack.
Yep, thank you.